Hey, hi everybody. How you doing today? So it is the lunar eclipse. So I wanted to show up and talk about the lunar eclipse. And I'm so sorry, I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking in this camera, so I'm doing the best I can here. If it looks like I'm looking off into nowhere, my regular camera is not working right now. Anyway, wow. So I'm showing up. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, but so many of my clients in my personal therapy are having the toughest time because we are going through a series of lunar eclipses. We're in the second. The first one was at the end of August. Now let me tell you what's happening, because you should be feeling it, because everybody is feeling it worldwide, and that is the shaking, the shaking, the shaking of your foundation, okay? Because we are going into really wonderful, magical, divine times. We have been in times where we have been turning the focus inward and examining ourselves. And a lot of us and a lot of the world has been going through a lot of self-healing as we go inside to dig out what's inside of us that's not making us happy, not serving us, and also what really does serve us. Where are our passions? Where are our loves? These are important to know. And a lot of times we don't like parts of ourselves sometimes. And I think that we need to get over that, you know? It's just like nobody's perfect. And the beautiful thing about snowflakes and people is that they're different, you know? And so sometimes you have traits that maybe you don't really love, and maybe you want to change them. And that's good. Okay, you don't like something, you want to change it. But let's not hate it, okay? Because just the idea of hating something, it keeps it with you, right? So today I would like you to be more loving to yourself, okay? Because it's the lunar eclipse, and it's a very tough adjustment, I'd like to say. It's kind of like if you were going into the chiropractor and you were all out of like whack, and they got you on the table and then the whole like crack deal on you, right? And just like everything kind of cracks. That's what's going on today, like right now. Lunar eclipse, that's what it is. And so what I like to do, and what I've been telling my clients, is that because a lot of them have experienced somewhat traumatic things happening, like six different one of my clients lost their jobs. I mean, that's not even a coincidence. But then the even more beautiful part of that is that they all got better jobs that were more suited to them and their spirit, and paid them better money. And so what at first looked like this horrible debacle actually turned into this blessing. So today, if perhaps you're going through one of those times where like, oh my God, why did this happen to me? Why did this person leave my life? Why did this job leave my life? Why do I feel like I need to move or change? You're being pushed onto your correct path. You're getting aligned. And sometimes the harmonics of the universe, Einstein talked about this with Pythagorean theory, that it was a hard science. I know that's hard for a lot of people to deal with. They want to throw it into like New Age, but it's really quantum physics based if you look deeply, and we're being affected by what's going on here. And so one of the things I've been telling my clients, and I would like to share with you guys, is today, please ask yourself some important questions about things you might have going on in your life. And say, for instance, this job, this is how I want you to apply it to yourself with the if I really love myself meter, okay? And I want you to be aware that when you ask yourself this question, you will get an answer, and it is the right answer, so don't judge it. So like today, you could even do it with me right now. Just ask yourself the job you're in. If I really loved myself, would I be in this job? How about that one? If I really loved myself, would I stay in this relationship? That's a tough one, right? Okay, if I really loved myself, would I put this in my body? Whether it's food, alcohol, drugs, pharmaceuticals. If I really loved myself, what would I do next? Isn't that a great question? That's what I want you to ask yourself today. If I really loved myself, what would be my next move? I know it comes up for me because I'm working on a book, and it's like, right. You know, I write fiction and nonfiction, but I just put out a lovely little Christmas book called Paris Kisses and Christmas Wishes. It's really funny. It's my favorite book ever. But most of you probably know me from my nonfiction books, bestseller on frequencies and the law of attraction. And so I just wanted to let you know that this is one of those really difficult times. And so if you're feeling kind of bottled up or upset, or a lot of things are coming up to the surface, that's good. That's good. That means you're moving. Because what's about to happen is, the way I look at it, this is how I see it, is if you were a sailboat, you're about to get a huge gust of wind that can take you to where you want to go. But knowing that, which way do you have your sailboat pointed? Okay, because if it's pointed in a nebulous direction, you could end up anywhere, right? And if it's pointed in a bad direction, you could end up in danger. But if you point it towards someplace you really want to go, you are going to get that push that you need to get there. It's a divine time. And I love you, and I really hope you empower yourself and you do what's loving for yourself, and ask yourself what's loving for you. That's how you know. It's really wonderful, simple. The divine in you is always there with you, leading you, guiding you. Today, lunar eclipse. Ask it, get in touch with it. Don't make it show you in a dramatic way that something's not right for you. Examine your life, point your ship in the right direction, and happy sailing, my friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And, oh, by the way, I'm doing a radio show tonight on my book, The Frequency, and I'll leave the link below if you'd like to join us. It's 7 o'clock Pacific Coast time, I think. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful high-frequency day and an amazing lunar eclipse.